Well, this year's prize winners are the latest in an established tradition of awarding women the Nobel ever since Marie Curie was given the prize for physics in 1903. Since the Nobel Prize was established, 43 women have been recognized in the various categories. Among them, Baroness Bertha von Suttner, an Austrian peace activist and one-time personal friend of Alfred Nobel, was the first woman awarded the Peace Prize. It was 74 years later that the prize would again be awarded to a woman, to Mother Teresa of Calcutta, who founded the Missionaries of Charity in India. The Kenyan environmental activist Wangari Maathai, who died last month, was the first African woman to be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2004. Well, joining us from Kampala is Rosebell Kagumire, and she is a journalist and award-winning blogger. It is great to speak with you. What is your reaction to the news that this award is being shared by 3 women?
This is great news because, especially for African women, we are seeing this as a recognition of African women being engaged in peace and security. It is a story that is often not told because women in peace and security, when you see stories of African women in security and peace, it's about a woman being a victim. But this is great news on the global scale and for the African woman.
You can really seize upon. I know you do this kind of work yourself. Can it be a moment that can be seized upon to advance the cause of women and the work you do?
Of course, besides the two the president of Liberia and Leymah, there are thousands of African women, ordinary women, striving, doing the same work to bring peace to their communities. And this is a moment for them to believe that they too can be recognized. Because we saw recently South Sudan got its independence, and on the Independence Declaration, we never saw any woman of the 65% of the population was not represented. There was no voice of a woman. So I think such recognition teaches these countries that women's recognition in peace and security is very important, and even on occasions like independence, we must show that these women have contributed to important causes like bringing peace and bringing independence to this continent.
Well, Rosebud, a final question to you. Look, let's not make too much of this moment. Let's also acknowledge the real challenges that face you and women who do the kind of work you do. Moving forward, maybe you can sort of talk us through what the real challenges are for you day to day.
Of course, for most people who work with women on the grassroots that are in conflict areas, the challenge is how do you tell them that they too can make it? It's about shifting the mindset of a woman because she has been told that this is a whole sector that is meant for men. If you see women in security, they are very few. In Uganda particularly, if we see women in our police forces like less than 15%, how do we make women to ensure that they too can contribute to peace is a major challenge. Just first change the mindset of the woman, and we also change the mindset of the community, because as we say here, when you educate a woman here, you educate a village. So once our women understand that they too can make it, our communities will know and the continent will know it.
Rosebell, appreciate it. Thank you for talking to us. Rosebell Kagumire is a journalist and award-winning blogger, and I apologize if I totally botched your name at the top of this interview. Rosebell, thank you.
Thank you so much.